Hello Year 4. Today in spelling we are going to be starting with some revision. So first thing I'd like you to remember, what is a homophone? So pause the video and give that one a thought for me. Do you recall what a homophone is? So a homophone is a word with a similar sound, however they are spelt different and have different meanings. So what I've got here is a list of 5 words. Based on the spellings that we've done before, I'd like you to see if you can remember the homophones to these words and spell them correctly for me. So give those 5 a go, and if you can think of any more, I've given you a few spare boxes within your worksheet. So pause the video, give that a go for me. Next, we are going to be looking at this week's spelling. So this week's spellings are going to focus on the letter S and the S sound. So our main focus, S, we know that S makes that sound. However, how else can we have the S sound come out in our spellings? So what other ways can you think of that produce the S sound? So write down a few for me. So apart from the S, we've also got CE, S. We've also got CI, S. And we've got SC, S. So, for example, CE, certain, CI, city, SC, science. This week, we're looking at this one here. We're looking at CE, S. The S sound spelled CE. So these are some of the words that we're going to be looking at today. So first thing I'd like us to do is think, what do these words mean? So I'd like you to pause the video and see if you can do a bit of research on me on what these words mean. If you'd like, I'd like at least the first 3 done. I'd definitely like those to be something that we can work towards, so using our dictionary skills. And if you're feeling really confident, carry on with the other ones for me. But definitely try the first 3. I'd like to know what centre, ceremony and recent mean. Pause the video, find out that for me. What we're going to do now is I'm just going to very briefly talk you over the origin of these words. So the S sound has come from Latin, which was the language that the Romans would have used a long, long time ago. And a lot of our language has trickled through. It's gone from Latin to French, and then it was adapted in the Middle Ages and further on, so that it's the language that we understand today. So these are some of the words that are based on what we use today. So you'll notice centrum still has the S sound, although in French it's centine. And centrum in Latin meant sharp point. Ceremonia, so they've spelled it S-A-E-R, and then as it's gone to French and then English, it's become C-E. Recens, recent. In French it was recent, and that used to mean French, fresh in the Middle English. Experie, which meant to try, to experience. So you tried something and now you've got the knowledge of that. Celebre, so they've got it here again. To celebrate, frequented and honoured was the original term. Certificate, to certificate. We've got certificate in French. Certus used to mean settled or sure, and it's not changed much of a definition in English with certain. We've got notice, known. Notia is being known. Notitia, I actually think that is, which has gone on to notion, which became notice in England with the S sound. What I'd like you to do now, Year 4, is practice these spellings using the range of strategies that we've used before, and really think about as well, where have these words come from? Because that's going to be our focus moving on with spelling, so you can understand how we come to develop the spellings and the sounds of our words. Thank you very much, Year 4. You've got this. Stay safe, and we'll speak again soon. Bye.